Hi, this is Stephanie, and I wanted to show you an idea that I created using a scrolling panel in Storyline, and it was for basically an interactive photo strip in one of the projects that I've been working on. And the reason why I did this is because I had a lot of photos, and I wanted an effective but kind of cool and creative way to be able to display and navigate through those photos. So this is the concept I came up with, and I just thought I'd share it with you. You can see the photo strip is over here on the right hand side. It looks like a photo strip. If I click on the right hand side of the photo strip, it's a scrolling panel, and it actually brings the photo strip to life. It extends it, and there's a lot of information that's actually hidden in this photo strip. So you can see I only have 5 pictures here, but you could clearly put in 20 or even more if you wanted to. You can also, in this case, I also put a hover state on each of the photos, and I put a trigger so that when I click on one of the photos, it goes to a slide, light boxes that slide, gives me some information in this example about an employee. I close the light box and then I come back in, and I can do that for each of the other photos in this photo strip. So in Storyline, you can see how it's set up. So these 5 slides are for each of the employees, and that's what gets light boxed. Nothing special going on there. All the magic is happening on slide number 1, where the scrolling panel is. So let me recreate what I did so that you can kind of follow through with the steps. So I'm just going to highlight. I have a duplicate copy of all the images that I used. I've already sized them and aligned them and all that jazz, and I'm just going to add in a shadow as well to create inset looking effect for each of the photos. It makes it a little bit more realistic. And then I'm also going to, on the first photo, I'm going to go in and edit the state of that photo and add in a new state for the hover. So just so you can have an effect when the mouse hovers over each of the pictures in the photo strip. And I think for this I'll just recolor it to something kind of bold and gaudy. I don't know. Let's pick blue, this blue over here. It's going to be, oh yeah, there it is, blue. So it's really quite bright. You probably wouldn't pick that color in real life. But anyway, done editing the states, and I'm going to go to the home menu. I need to apply this to each of the other photos. I only have a couple photos, so I'm just using the format painter to very quickly apply the state change to each of those photos. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go up to the insert menu, and over on the right hand side there's an option for scrolling panel. So I'm just going to click that option and then draw on the screen where I think the photo strip is going to appear. I'll be able to adjust this after, so I'm just going to say right there is cool. I don't want the scrolling panel to be filled with any color or any outline. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to draw a white box that's going to represent the actual photo strip, and I'm going to, let me just go to the format menu, I'm going to fill it with white, I'm going to turn its outline off, and I'll put in a shadow just for effect here on it as well. And then I'm going to place the scrolling panel just above it, in front of it. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want this scrolling bar to be part of the actual photo strip. It doesn't look very realistic when you do that. It looks a little bit better when you do it this way. So that's the only reason why I've done it this way. Otherwise, I just fill the scrolling panel with white and do all the effects on the panel directly. So now that I have the panel in place and it's sitting on the top, I'm going to grab all the objects and just drag them in. And you can see the guides come up to show you where center is, and it pops right in there. Now I can continue to do some further adjustments. You can see that the 4th picture is showing in the scrolling panel, and I don't want that. I want it to look a little cleaner, so I'm just going to drag that up a little bit, the scrolling panel, and there you go. That's all there is to it. So at this point I'd put my triggers in to light box or jump to other slides, but let me just preview this slide quickly so you can see. On the right hand side will be the original, and on the left hand side is what was just created. So it's completely functional. You can see, ooh, there's that teal. It's pretty bright. The only thing I didn't do is put the trigger in, but I presume most of you already know how to do that. So hopefully you find that helpful. Thanks.